Hey everybody. Welcome to Reading the Bible to Cats. This is a really cute scene. Look how Custer and Henry are grooming one another. Look at how they love one another. So cute. Custer's paw is like flopped over Henry. Aw, I guess we could just watch this for a little while. It's too cute. But let me read a psalm. Hold on, let me find one. Well, this one, I have it open to Psalm 92. Why don't I read that? I want to stretch my legs out. They're crossed and they're falling asleep. But if I stretch them out, I might disrupt the kitties and then the cuteness will dissipate. But I think I'm going to stretch out my legs. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm more comfortable. All right, let's read Psalm 92 from the oh, look at how cute that is. I'm going to zoom in. Hold on. I just think that's adorable. That is adorable. Okay. Well, let me set this camera down. I'm holding it. Okay, let's read Psalm 92 from the Complete Jewish Study Bible. A song for Shabbat. It is good to give thanks to Adonai and sing praises to your name, Elyon. To tell in the morning about your grace and at night about your faithfulness. To the music of a 10-stringed harp and a lute, with the melody sounding on a lyre. For Adonai, what you do makes me happy. I take joy in what your hands have made. How great are your deeds, Adonai. How very deep your thoughts. Stupid people can't know. Fools don't understand that when the wicked sprout like grass and all who do evil prosper, it is so that they can be eternally destroyed, while you, Adonai, are exalted forever. For your enemies, Adonai, your enemies will perish. All evildoers will be scattered. But you have given me the strength of a wild bull. You anoint me with fresh olive oil. My eyes have gazed with pleasure on my enemies' ruin. My ears have delighted in the fall of my foes. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar in the Lebanon, planted in the house of Adonai. They will flourish in the courtyards of our God. Even in old age, they will be vigorous, still full of sap, still bearing fruit, proclaiming that Adonai is upright, my rock, in whom there is no wrong. Okay, let me turn the page. Hold on a second. Oh, that was the end of the psalm. Yeah, that was. Hold on, let me turn it back now. I like the verse. I guess it's verse 13. Yeah, the righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar in Lebanon. I like that a lot. I like that. They will flourish in the courtyards of our God. Even in old age, they will be vigorous, still full of sap, still bearing fruit. Yeah, that's that's lovely. Of course, it's it. I guess is it verse 6 or 7? The the translation says stupid people can't know. That's funny that it's translated as stupid. Because some people think stupid's a bad word. But I mean, it's just descriptive, I guess. But it's an interesting psalm because he's very pointed in his um, you know in his sharing. But it's a beautiful psalm. I wonder if this is an imprecatory psalm. Yeah, probably because, or no, I think he's giving thanks, but he's also dealing with a lot of enemies and pondering what their fate will be, and ending the psalm, on a really beautiful, hopeful note. I mean, there are enemies, enemies of God, unfortunately. And you know what? We all were enemies of God. I mean, I was an enemy of God before he rescued me, before he revealed himself to me, you know? Yet he died for, or Jesus, Yeshua died for us while we were yet enemies, and he loved us while we were yet enemies. Well, I'm making a ton of videos tonight, so I guess what I'll do is I don't know why the picture's blurry. Hold on. Well, but look how cute they are. That's cute. Sorry, the picture's a little blurry. That bothers me. I don't know. Let me hold on. Well, we can zoom in on Gustra's toenails. Well, let me say a prayer. Lord, thank you for your words of hope and deliverance. Thank you that the promise is that we might flourish like a palm tree, that we might grow like a cedar in the Lebanon, planted in your house, that we might flourish in the courtyards of your courtyards, and even in old age find vigor and vitality, that we might still be full of sap, still bearing fruit, proclaiming your praises. I pray for everybody out there who maybe needs some vigor and energy and needs to feel like they are flourishing, because sometimes life can beat us down and make us feel like we're languishing or waning or withering. So I pray for your water of life to bring nourishment to their souls, and that you would cause them to flourish if they need that, Lord, and I need it. I pray, Lord, for the peace of Jerusalem and the protection of Israel. I pray, Lord, for Jesus to return. Pray for Yeshua HaMashiach, for Jesus to return. And you are our source of life. You alone are life. You are life, period. There is no life outside of you. There's no life. You have the words of life, and you are life personified. So we say, L'chaim, to life. I pray all these things in Jesus' name, in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. All right, everybody. Amen.